Hi, my name is Jonathan Hicks. I'm back at the Dice Cup, and this evening I'm joined by
Steve. John.
And we've just finished playing Celestia, which is a push-to-luck game with a great little flying machine with sort of propellers and things. And you have all jumped on the ship to try and sail through the clouds or something to different lands, and you're trying to get points essentially. You can see next to each of these locations is a pile of cards. This pile of cards is going to have points in them. If we have an example here, this is worth 9 points, and to help you it tells you that the cards in this pile will be 6 or more, but these ones are 9 or more, then 12 or more, and potentially you can get all the way up to 25 points in the final pile there. So you're trying to get as many points as you can. In fact, I think the first person to get to 50 points is the winner of the game. But in terms of how you play the game, one person is the captain. Steve, do you want to captain this one?
Okay.
So because of the 2 dice here, he's going to roll 2 dice, and then he looks at his hand of cards. Oh, he's been very lucky in roll blanks. Let's just pretend that wasn't a blank. And he looks to see, does he have the, what is that, a pelican or a toucan or something?
Yeah, it's the red one.
Some kind of bird. So he looks at his hand of cards and does he have them? Incidentally, I'll just show you an example of a hand of cards. So you can see you kind of got this clouds and swords and, oh, you see, I've got one of the symbols required. But then the rest of us have to decide, do we want to stay in?
Yeah, he's got that. Easy.
Okay, I'm going to say yes, I'm going to stay in as well. And then Steve, you kind of reveal whether or not you've got it. He doesn't, so I'm afraid the ship kind of crashes and we all fall out and get nothing. But alternatively, let's pretend that he did have it and we sort of stayed in.
Oh, the lightning bolt.
Oh, that's lucky. And he plays the lightning bolt, and we would move on to the next stage. And then captaincy passes round to John, and John would roll against 2 dice.
Yep.
And he got this. And again, I would decide, do I want to stay in? Steve decides if he wants to stay in.
I've seen John's rolls before.
Steve's going to jump out. So regardless of what happens to the ship, Steve is going to be able to get this card, which is going to be worth, what's this location? 2 or more points. So you can see the push-your-luck element. Essentially, you're going to sort of keep going as this moves further along. It becomes harder because you're rolling more dice. Some of them are blanks, though, so it's much easier if you've got blanks. There are some special cards as well that you can play. So, for example, these are wilds. They can be very helpful. And there's a couple of take-that things you can sort of kick people off the ship at certain points. And I think there's a jetpack, so if it crashes, you can jetpack to safety. But essentially, you're just collecting the cards at the end of each round for the space you landed on. And as I say, first person to 50 wins the game. What do we think?
I like it. It is a great kind of semi-cooperative push-your-luck game because you don't want to kick someone out who can help you get there. You kind of want the people on the ship who have loads of cards, and you're trying to persuade the person, guys, you need to jump out now because you haven't got many cards, you're not going to succeed in the next roll, because you don't want them to be the captain again. Effectively, you want the people with like 10 cards in the hand to be the next roll. You only get 1 card every round, so basically every time a ship crashes, you go back to the start, you do it again, you get 1 more card. So if you're spending 2 cards to pass this and then 3 cards to pass that one, you're wrecking your hand, and it takes you a long time to kind of build your hand back up. I got to the point where I had like 46 points and very few cards in my hand. So I was a liability. I had to keep jumping out, knowing not because I thought they were going to fail, but because I was the captain next, and the captain's the one person who can't jump out. So you've got these interesting dilemmas. I tried to get to 50 really quickly and just ran out of steam a bit, and 2 other people pipped me to it.
John?
Yeah, no, it's not bad as a push-to-luck game. It's quite interesting. Quite a little bit to it with the different cards and some of the special card powers. With the take that element as well, it's not too nasty. In this game, I did get beaten by 1 point because of a take that card, but you know it still felt fun to lose by 1 point. So yeah, no, it's quite enjoyable.
Rating?
Me 6.5.
Okay. Steve?
I'm going to say 7. It could be better, but some of the timing with the nasty cards and the helpful cards is a bit off.
Okay. I think as push-your-luck games go, I think it's a very good one. I'm not really a big fan of push-your-luck games. I think partly because I always do so badly, and I can't work out why. In this game, they were all like 46, 50, 51. I had 18 points by the end of the game, so just did terribly. And that always seems to happen. But if you like this kind of thing, I think it is good at what it does. Personally, I think I'll be on a 6 out of 10. All right, thanks for watching. That was Celestia.